Okay, the stream just started. We are now streaming.
Hate crime, hate crime, hate crime.
No! Don't hate crime. No, I was saying that AJ and Brittany were texting in the chat before I started streaming. That's really funny. Oh hey, hello! Hi AJ! I'm sorry I didn't do it at promptly 30 minutes, because I made a joke when AJ and Brittany were leaving that I'd see them again in 30 minutes when I started streaming.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Yeah. Now they'll show me what for.
Spent too much time messing around with the computer case.
Yeah, too much time
it's
putting
perfect.
away stuff in the bedroom. This looks so good with shaders. It's crazy.
See, what I'm saying is, you never have to worry about putting stuff away if you never take it out in the first place.
That's true. Though to be fair, it wasn't like my desire that to take it out that led to it being taken out. It was George wanting to have them out.
Yeah, just hit him with a rock.
Just simply hit him with a rod. This game looks so good with the shaders on. It's crazy.
Say no to reasonable requests.
That's what I do. Hey Brittany, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. How you feeling?
It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch. All I'm saying is... Eh? Did they change the shortcut for...
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to take a screenshot with like the thing you do. Oh, it was just lagging really bad. Okay. No. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I just want to take a screenshot of before I update the map with without the new islands and after. Oh, that looks nice.
No, Axel hasn't told me shit. He just said that you enjoyed the groupie cake, or Brittany enjoyed the groupie cake, and that was it.
Oh, yes.
You were a baby bird.
Yeah, I did say that me and you were both baby birds, AJ. But, so you know Knock Me Up Scotty Bard, AJ's famous
Yeah.
writing pitch. AJ posted it to a Reddit for writing pitches, and every single other post he's made for his writing pitches, people have been like, oh, I don't like this so much, I don't like this so much. This one
Wait,
got 30 comments. Everybody loved it. Everybody wanted it.
everyone's. That's so horrible. I told you. I told you this stupid fucking idea. People would go crazy for it.
You're right.
This is like it's like a trailer park made out of gold. It's horrific.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I'd read this. You should have listened. You could be rich by now. Oh, God. Being pregnant. Why is it so positive? It's so horrific. Please tell me someone was negative.
No, I don't think they were. But now AJ has to write Knock Me Up Scotty,
You have
which
to
is
write
great
this
news.
very successful novel, yes.
Yeah, in the style of Kurt
I'm
Vonnegut.
sorry, but you're gonna be rich.
I'm gonna turn off my camera because I think it's lagging my computer a little bit. I love you.
I love you too.
But yeah, so AJ, I expect to see Knock Me Up Scotty on my desk by next month. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting trees on things. I'm gonna get real fucking good at building trees in Minecraft in a minute. certain sentences like the one about the vegan. AJ was like, what do you think we should call the vegan character? Braxel? And I was like, I don't know. Eric?
Carlisle.
Carlisle? Yeah. Carlock from Baldur's Gate 3 is what I would call him personally. Yeah, I really like this pathway. I think it's just that everything looks good with this, with the texture pack on, but texture pack. Is it a texture pack?
It's a shadow.
Shader. It does change the textures though. I do realize that for real.
Let me figure out where I want to stick this train station.
Seabird, I'm glad you're building useful infrastructure in our new society. Somebody's got to do it. The fucking leaf thing where the leaves like vibrate around is so weird.
You can change it.
No! I accidentally just threw a snowball at the guy instead of not throwing the snowball at the guy.
Fucked him up.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna use these guys to build trees. This is actually like the most useful thing Mojang has ever added in Minecraft. It's crazy. They added creative mode to survival mode, finally. Better get real fucking good. Goddamn. My favorite trees in real life are conifers, so I'm going to be building the most of them, but conifers are a little tricky because they have like these like,
From Hollow Knight. Are
yeah,
you in creative? No, you're on the top of the fat thing.
yeah. When I was saying they were adding survival to, they added creative to survival is what I meant.
Yes. But that didn't pass through my brain properly. What are they doing? Oh, I need stone.
Making public transit. It could be private transit though. It could be trains that charge you that price gouge. One of the things I think is really neat about pine trees is that because a lot of people aren't familiar with what they look like, they kind of draw them weird, where they're like, uh, they have this like odd shape to them, and people are usually, I'm fairly familiar with like the different varieties of deciduous trees. But with pine trees in particular, they tend to write or draw them in this like very simplistic way that makes them look very strange. 6 foot ox cord. Oh, well, I'd greatly appreciate that. My aux cord does work, but it's got this like kink in it where if I don't like remold it back from not having the kink in it, it like the audio works weird. Like I was listening to some songs and I was like, wow, these songs sound really weird. And the reason they sounded weird is because the kink in the cord was making only certain frequencies audible. So I think I'm having an issue where I'm not able to listen to music properly, but I'm not completely sure if that's happening like a lot or not.
Do you have a lot of stone back there?
Like in my ender chest sort of.
No, because when you built that castle, you had billions and billions of stone. Like, I'm wondering if you have much left.
I think I have a fair amount.
Like, when you're done with the castle, you start refilling the chests back up because, like, we have very little stone, and I don't want to go mine some more, even though I'm not going to have to.
I think I'm not completely sure. Let me check how much I have in my ender chests.
Why is that one annoying?
Hmm?
I'm talking to AJ.
Especially maid dress kings. We were having a discussion about someone with a maid dress kink.
Was it Dip?
No, it's not, but that is a good
Was
one.
it Ellen?
I have seen him in a maid dress. I
We're,
haven't seen Ellen in a maid dress,
we're
but
doing it right now.
probably right now, yeah. Most
Probably in some
likely.
truck stop bathroom in Idaho.
I can only hope. I don't think I actually have any stone left somehow.
Damn, fuck.
How on
Oh,
earth
man.
did we run out of... There's nothing. Yeah, that's shocking. I'll put the rest of the stone I have left, but that's, like, not very much. I'll join you for stone mining if you would like to go stone mining.
I'll think about it. I'll see what I can. I'm gonna try and put down this thing so I don't forget it. I'll do it.
Okay. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll come in. I'm boy crazy, 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 crazy. I'm so boy crazy. Cookie you to top, all boys are my cocaine. Bikers in the gym, daddies in the dumb, crown like a kitty cat, I want to get you all down. I remember this one time I was talking to AJ, and I was talking about how I really like this song called Boy Crazy by Kesha, and I was like, it kind of reminds me of your mom, AJ. And AJ was like, yeah, my mom really loved Kesha, before she realized Kesha was for bad girls and not good girls. And I was like, of course AJ's mom really liked Kesha. Do you ever have a situation where like you're talking about something like a song or something you really like, and somebody reveals to you that the song like is connected to some trauma they have?
No, it's so oddly specific. How
Uh,
many times has it happened? And someone's just like, "Yeah, that killed
Twice.
my mom. That song killed my wife."
Well, somebody else told me, like, I was talking about this one song, and they were like, yeah, I cut myself listening to that song, and I was like,
Oh, that's just a normal thing to say.
damn. Here.
Who said that?
Uh, one of my friends.
Guadalupe.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Vocaloid people known for their many traumas. The song reminds me when I try to kill my dad.
So how many
That's
times has it happened? Someone said they cut themselves to it, and then another time. So at least twice.
well, AJ is saying that his mom really enjoyed Kesha. I count.
Okay. We count that as one.
Yeah, because AJ had to listen to Kesha in the car with his mom. I don't know. AJ,
Should hit him up.
would you describe Kesha as traumatic for you, AJ? Or is it just one of those things? Just one of those days. Something I find really interesting about trees is that you can kind of like observe the age of a neighborhood based on how large the trees around it are. At least in the US, you can kind of observe how old these things are and what their different building practices were. Like for newer developments, they actually just cut down all of the trees, but if they could avoid it back in the day, they didn't. So there's this one enormous tree on the way to my house. If you take a slightly odd route, it's fucking huge. It has to be like at least 100 years old. Oh, okay. So the tinnitus is the trauma related. Why would your mom play things really loud? I don't get why people do that.
She drowned the voices in her head that she hears when she drinks.
Probably. Okay. That's a pretty good tree. It's kind of bald though. I'm gonna make a non-bald tree near it just to like. Hmm. You wanna know something funny, Bard?
Mhm.
I just got a flashback to listening to this song, talking to some of my friends. This was like 3.5 years ago. I'm talking about how nostalgic the Minecraft music is. And it's funny listening to a song and being like, oh yeah, this was nostalgic for me when I was young. In the same way it is now. Because my like history with Minecraft is so long.
Sordid history with Minecraft.
Yeah. Assorted Minecraft affairs. Why if your mom wanted to make oh shit. I just emboldened one of the guys. If her mom wanted to make you cooler, she should have gotten you into like Brandon Sanderson. Right, Bard?
Ugh. Like I said, my fucking soul gag.
Doesn't look bad. A pretty nice profile.
I'm just trying to torture the autism out of you.
It worked very well. Brittany said that like when AJ described me to her, she said I sounded like an autistic guy, and I was like, that's pretty.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah, I think based on description, it's fair to make that judgment.
Physical description or like.
She looks at me and she's like, that's an autistic guy.
You say
No.
that, but sometimes you look at someone and you can kind of like smell it on them.
Uh, yeah, that's true. I think that was the main factor. But also AJ said that she might have been mistaking something AJ said about Seth.
Mm.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, 'cause I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell 'em I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea, you can't take the sky from me. There's no place I can be since I found serenity.
Oh, it's gonna take so many stacks.
Yeah. AJ, I'm curious as to your answer to this question. More so, I'm curious to your answer rather than the facts of the matter. But, like, what do you think is, like, a defining factor for why me and you get along? I'm just curious what you think. Oh, true, true, true. Me and AJ are both the type of guys who answer questions when the teacher asks them.
Well, yeah, what are you supposed to do?
Well, you know when the teacher kind of just like asks a question, then looks out around the classroom, like waiting for somebody to answer? Me and AJ are both like the type of guys who answer them. Like in college, I would be like the only person answering the questions. The teacher would be like, and then I just have to like, I'd answer too many in a row, and I'd have to just like sit there waiting for someone else to answer one. And then the teacher would just stand there silently waiting for someone to answer, and I'd just have to be like, I guess I'll answer again. You ever been in that situation, Bart?
Uh, I guess. I never usually wait. I usually just be like belt out the answer because I don't want to fucking sit around and wait for someone to be like.
Yeah, for me, I think to myself, might as well give others the opportunity, and then others see the opportunity and they're like, damn, that's fucking crazy, and they do not take it.
Nah, fuck 'em. I'm here to learn. I'm not here to fucking deal with a classroom.
So for real. Oh god. Going in our house in Minecraft is really fun because immediately there's just like a sound of like 12 different animals going like, "Ugh." Bart, you know what I love?
Minecraft.
You.
Oh, I love you too.
Um, I just realized why whenever I walk on these islands I can hear zombie noises. And do you want to know why that is, though?
What'd you say?
Whenever I walk onto these islands I can hear zombie noises. I just realized why.
Because you've made them hollow and you haven't put any light inside of it.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
Bart, you're so smart, so full of. Oh my god, there's like 17 mobs in here. Good lord. I've got a zombie mosh pit in here. There's 3 creepers, a witch, like 7 zombies. Thankfully, I think one of the creepers just killed everyone, except for the witch. That would be fucking.
It's quite a long analysis.
Dude,
Sorry. I fucking hate
it's
that.
really annoying. Yeah, I was making bad decisions there. I just, like, it's so hard to aim at things when you're poisoned, and the poisoning lasts so long. Also, I think the fact that there's lag on the server is definitely not making it any easier. Okay. Oh, rip Seth. Sadly, he did die. That's kind of shocking. What do you think prevented him from submitting?
Goodbye, bus.
Oh, no, dude. Good lord, there's a lot of skeletons in here. Skeletons just killed each other. I mean, I hope he actually did that and didn't just, like, give up on writing, but, yeah.
You think you guys bullied him too hard?
I don't think so. I think we were just honest with him about the fact that, like, you gotta finish writing a draft at some point. I think you're right about why you and I get along. I just read the reasons. I was previously distracted by playing Minecraft. Or being a
Nice,
gamer.
distracted.
Sometimes you're a gamer. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying, Bard?
Mm.
Sometimes you're a gamer and that's all you can be. I'm really curious. Here's a random thing. I'm really curious if Avasarala dies before the end of the Expanse. Because she is pretty old. Right.
Not because she's gonna get killed or anything. You just think she's old. She'll just fucking fall over.
I mean, like, eventually we all gotta fall.
It's the future. People die longer.
People die longer.
Well, people die short right now.
Yeah. I like that the Expanse includes things like pets, people's pets living longer on top of people living longer.
Oh yeah, medicine.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that like authors can't forget about.
Is there actually a part where they say that people live longer?
Yeah,
Oh, so how old is Avasarala?
Avasarala, I mean, I don't know how old she is, but it says people on Earth regularly live to like 100. Um, maybe like average age lifespan on Earth is quite higher, quite a bit higher than it is on Earth now. Um, But an interesting thing, like Holden remembers this time when his dog was going to die, and it was like 15, which is a very old age for a dog. But his dog was going to die, and it was like 15, and he like swears to himself that he's going to stay with the dog through the night. But he recalls that like no matter how upset he is, at a certain point you're just sitting there and you're just like tired. You know, you run out of emotional energy. No matter how upsetting it is, you just run out. Um, which is interesting. The authors have a lot of uh, interesting bits in there like that, which makes them feel kind of like wise, you know? I wish I was that wise. I wish I had the kind of writing that felt wise. It's one of the things I really like reading. But I don't think I do. That's alright. I aspire to wisdom. Bard, do you aspire to wisdom?
Huh?
I said, do you aspire to wisdom?
Man, I don't care.
Yeah. So, you're right, AJ. AJ, you're so true and real. And that's one of the things that I like about you. Is that you're so true and so real and so valid. Like there's certain authors where I'm sure they have their like levels of wisdom, but I don't think they write wisdom
AJ, you
very.
will remember me when you have millions of dollars from that book, right? Because I did tell you you should write it, so I feel like
Yeah.
that gives me some like credit.
So you should get paid maybe half the royalties
You just sign me on as like a consultant. There you go.
on being king pregnant. Do you want to be listed in the book as the teen pregnancy consultant?
No, be like your chief motivator or something.
Oh yeah.
That actually does sound like a fucking position, but it sounds like someone that like breaks your legs if you don't work.
Maybe that's what you should do for AJ.
I don't think AJ would mind if I broke his legs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, AJ seems like he'd be pretty chill in a
AJ seems
wheelchair.
like the sort of guy who would be fine with his legs getting broken. AJ, you
Yeah,
strike me
he's
as
like,
the
if the
sort of
car
guy.
doesn't work. He already has a hard time being on his feet. Plus, if
True,
he's gonna
true,
do
true,
the
true.
South Korean thing, he's not allowed to be on his feet anyway, or upright.
Oh yeah.
That's strange. So they got it closed for being too rowdy.
Yeah, it got closed down because there were too many writers causing kerfuffles in it. The world is not enough. It's such a perfect place. I remember the one time I was trying to figure out what James Bond song I had stuck in my head, and it turned out to just be Snake Eater.
Yes.
It was a pretty fun time.
It was also funny because it's like, it's probably Snake Eater, and then you're like, no, it's another one, and you look through a whole bunch of them and get to the end of it's Snake Eater. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
You're like, right every time!
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I was wrong.
You're like, I don't remember
This is why you should listen to me first.
for everything.
Because it always comes back to me being right, so you
Yeah.
should just save yourself the time.
Consultants? I don't think so. I have my boyfriend. Whenever I'm trying to figure out what to do, I'm just like, I go mirror, mirror on the wall, what would Bart do?
There's most certainly how to get arrested.
Something I think is interesting about Moresi and Vivarna's relationship is that Vivarna has very good reasons to distrust Dusk and think that Dusk, Moresi shouldn't be romantically involved with Dusk because he's not like a trustworthy guy. He is a murderer, stuff like that. But like when you're in, because Dusk is a character whose head you're in, he makes sense.
It makes sense out of Dusk's head, because like calling someone like if you killed a murderer, if a murderer kills a murderer, equating them as a murderer is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It pisses me off so much when there's like anti-revenge stuff in movies and like books and shit. It's like, bro, it's a net positive to kill this man. You can't pull the moral high ground on me.
Right, I'm not saying that with Dusk. I'm not saying like, oh, he
Yeah,
just.
no, but like it still is like the stuff that Dusk does still isn't wrong though.
Yes, but I'm not talking about him killing the character he kills in Iron Man. I'm talking
But just in
generally.
general, like everyone in the army is a murderer.
Yeah, but I'm not
Moresi is a
talking.
murderer.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about extrajudicial murders, if you will.
What does that mean?
Murders done outside of the law. It's a lot. It's not. At
Yeah,
least
but
in the
there's
modern
a difference.
day,
I think legal murder and murder are still the same thing.
right, both of them result in somebody dying. Um, but yeah, like I think it's interesting because Vivarno is definitely justified, but because you see things from Dusk's perspective, you kind of get that he's not like a bad person, like not like both not in his head and not to a lot of the people who like him. But even to the people who like him, they do find him to be a troubling presence.
I disagree.
And he is my I think my favorite character to write from the perspective of he's a fun guy, does fun stuff. Bart, I have a question.
Yeah.
Of the main characters in my trilogy, which do you think is the most charming to just strangers?
Hope Star, probably.
No, I mean main six characters.
This charming two strangers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you only have two options there.
What are the options?
It's Descendant or Dusk, the only people that are antisocial.
Is he kind of antisocial?
Well,
Is he kind of
yes,
antisocial? Really?
pretty antisocial, yeah.
How?
It kind of basically growls people to fuck off. They just sit there grumpy all the time. They're not very approachable. They don't want to talk to people. When they do talk to people, they're trying to end the conversation as quickly as possible. They
Okay.
basically only talk to the lost woman because of guilt.
Hmm. Hmm.
What?
It's just interesting to me that you would say that, because that's not intentional on my part. I like this village in the southeastern corner of our like home island.
Yeah, the one that's attached to the castle over that way. Oh, the
Mm.
keep.
Yeah,
I need to add more bits to it, but no, it filled out nicely for a bit. Thinking about adding some stuff by the water.
yeah.
And now it looks like it's a mining town as well because of this area. Think about how we have a portal here. You know what I'm
What?
saying?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a portal down here because it used to be like, oh, it's so far away. We'll just have a portal going there so we don't forget. But now our entire base is extended down that far. Also, when was the last time you looked at my little city I'm planning?
Good point. I'll go check it out.
There's a portal you can take.
I'm going in.
I'm gonna go look at my ears. It's itchy and annoying me. I'll just scratch a cotton bud, maybe.
I'd like a weird bitch to it, I think. Not this one. Oh, he's got an industrial operation. Good lord, look at this thing. This is cool as fuck. Hell yeah. Ooh, new mailing list just dropped. How horrifying. Somebody eating a book. I really like this. Try to be a blog instead? Only for Linux? What on earth? What do you mean most mailing list options try to be a blog? What do you mean by that? I think Bard is on that infinite uh, mud generation ground. I like the sound. Drip, drip, drip. Grizzly, do you like the sound? Grizzly, it'll be okay. It'll be okay, Grizzly. If you want pets, let it go. Lots of love for the bear. Yeah. Oh, that's a good boy, Grizzly. That's a good boy. Yeah. That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
I'm back.
A lot of people have their mailing list through sites like Substack, but that's primarily for people who need a landing page. On that page, they try to get people's emails and then also spam them with a newsletter later. It's just the email without the box. Okay, I see. I see. Let's see. Virtual machine. Hey Bard,
It was a good.
does this thing on the roof turn dirt into mud into clay, or does it turn dirt into
It
clay
turns
into
mud
mud?
into. It turns mud into clay by
Okay,
dripping. I was not done filling it up.
okay, so the dirt is going to become mud. Gotcha. So this is to feed the brick. I really like your smoke. Just said I wanted to say smokehouse for some reason because I was going to say smokestack. I really like this thing. It's really cool.
Thank you. I'm building a road. I'm building a train station. I need to finish the skyscrapers off.
Yeah. Where's the train station?
I don't know. I haven't put it anyway.
Okay,
That's what I want to get done, though. Is what I'm saying.
gotcha.
What a little. I'm kind of at an impasse, though. I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
That's fair.
Well, this brick should be done cooking. I can make that done. I swear she could have there. Let's go to the hell. Speaking of mailing lists, I'm thinking about maybe I need to join another Discord or something with random people in it.
Why is that?
I don't know, I have a yearning for the shit stirring. I have a yearning for, I don't know, I haven't talked to new people in a while.
That's fair.
I'm extroverted. I need people to interact with every now and then.
Yeah. Personally, I've never talked to someone.
The fellas are busy with their stuff all week, I guess.
Wow. Even Sid? What does Sid do?
I study.
I thought his job was being British.
Not true.
That's true. AJ could pretend to be a new person. AJ could get really into like sports or something.
What? Why would I want that?
I don't know. It'd be funny. Uh,
What?
I'm gonna go mine stone.
Okay. I want to put more buildings down. What did you were gonna do something today? In the Minecraft.
I was
You've done
most.
some stuff.
I was just
You've done your
building
island and you were
trees.
planting trees. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a project?
My main thing is just that I'm gonna be prettying up the island at this point.
Okay. Well, if you want a big project, you can start building the city with me.
Gotcha.
You can see the area where I was mining last time.
Yeah.
I need a better way of getting stone because digging down, like I'm running out of space going down. I need to find a new area to quarry off. There's so much shit in the wall. Cheap viewers on stream, bro.
Oh my god, cheap viewers on stream, boo? That's crazy. Yeah, I like going into new Discords and meeting new people. It's just that, like, usually the quantity of people is excessive for me because I want to, like, meet a couple of new people and make friends and stuff like that. Uh, but also, usually, I just don't, like, have time. You know, I join a new Discord and I'm like, damn, this is crazy, and I just don't have time to make friends with the people there.
At least it's your time management skills.
That's fair.
What's that? You're mining a new area? Oh, too bad, Enzo.
Yeah, I kind of like just mining around the deposits that put up. Yeah, I like it. I wish there were more granite blocks. I really like the color of granite.
Upload my ID. That's weird. Don't do that.
That's pretty fun.
That sounds like a scam.
That's yeah.
No. If anyone asks, I don't have an ID.
Anyone else? I'm not really. Something I think is really interesting about The Expanse is, I've told you about this before, Bard, but like the author's ability to just like bring back previous characters and make them relevant again. Like the person who manages security on series, like not Jim, Miller's old boss. He just,
Uh-huh.
well, she just like comes up again when they're on series at some point, and it's like, oh, the authors remember that she exists, you know. And I like that kind of thing.
I suppose it's a lot better to catch when you've got two people working on something.
Yeah, they probably have other people helping as well.
I wonder how you even have two authors on one project.
I don't know. It's kind of something I'm kind of curious about. Like maybe they write different character perspectives or something like that.
Is it a multi-perspective story?
The Expanse, yeah, loads and loads of different people. Like in the book I was just reading, all of the crewmates on Holden's crew have perspectives, like perspective chapters. One of the books, the point was that they were all split up and that we got perspectives from all of them.
That was probably the fifth book, I reckon.
It was, I think it was the sixth, but yeah.
Ah, whatever. It's the one with the meteor, the big rock asteroid.
Yeah.
Yes. The Diddler was on Mars, hanging out with Bobby.
Who?
Alex?
Yeah, Alex. Alex is an interesting character. In the book, he and his wife uh, basically like almost officially separated, and also they never had kids.
Ugh. I think divorce subplots is like the worst thing you can do in writing. I do not care about a separated people. Go away. Sounds like ex-wives or ex-girlfriends or whatever.
He hates the Expanse books 6 and 7. Wait, 5 and 6. Wait, yeah, 5 and 6. Oh, you were right. It is book 5. My bad.
Yeah, get wrecked. Liberal.
My bad. Too liberal. Too liberal to read book.
There are so many like TVs and movies that are basically about like, well, they're just about some random shit, but then there'll be a plot with a character's like, oh, I'm a fucking ex-wife or whatever, and then they end up getting back together because of some relevance.
See, I don't like it when they get back together. I'm completely fine with it if it's just people talking about divorce or getting divorced or whatever, but I don't really like it when they get back together. 'Cause I think more people should get divorced and stay that way. I would read this book and it's not a genre I enjoy. People go
Wow, that's
crazy for
surprising.
comedic books. It's like porn. And I just realized I've gathered too much stone. I have a bunch of stone sitting around that's not in my inventory. Do you have any shulker boxes on me?
Nope.
Okay, I'll go grab some.
all water down here.
Yeah, that's why I've been digging it. Also, what is the genre that reader thinks the book is? Like, teen pregnant fiction? What's the genre?
Maybe he doesn't like drama.
Um, Me, on the other hand, I live for the tea.
You have to end the book with "It was all a dream" in the end.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, what's the worst tropes you can do?
It was all a dream at the end is one of my least favorite tropes.
Four halves make two bears.
A book about uh oh, a book about people becoming bears. Something really interesting about the book The Expanse that's not true of the movie, to my knowledge, or the show, is that Holden's parents aren't all white. I don't know if that's ever shown in the show. Like, one of his parents is part Nigerian, I believe. Could be one of those white Nigerians, though. An interesting thing about the book is that because the idea of race and ethnicity are different in this world, the like way people are described is different. Like their skin tones are often not described, even if other things about their like bodies are. Which is
Like they're
cool.
huge penis.
Like they're huge wieners. Uh, just kind of need to read.
AJ, I got a question for you. If you were reading a book series from an author, and okay, you're reading one of his first ones, and it's like, oh, there's a scene where a character gets washed by other people and clothed by other people, and they're embarrassed by it. And I was like, okay, that's a bit strange. Then you read another book by the same author, and there's another scene like that. It's like, okay, that's a bit weird. And then you read another book by that same author, and then there's someone being washed and clothed by other people. Would you start to think that this is a bit suspicious?
See, AJ, I think the difference between Four Halves and this book is that this book is intentionally trashy, and Four Halves is just a book, you know.
No, but that's different because those people are just going to a bath. That's very different. People can wash themselves in a bath. That's normal. But these are people that are going to baths and being washed by other people, and they're quite often embarrassed by it.
Anakai does get washed by Hina in a manner of speaking.
She gets a hair wash. It's very different.
That is true. That's just something Rians do for each other, actually. They just wash each other's
And
hair.
this is. She also like asks, does she not?
Well, they do it mutually, so I guess that is definitely
Yeah.
different.
But every time it comes up, it's non-consensual in this book, in these books.
I do find that funny, yeah. She's like, oh no, they're coming and washing my hair. No.
They're washing their whole body. It's not even just their hair.
Yeah. They're watching my pussy. Yeah, I believe AJ requested a document that has all of the bathhouse scenes from Bloodbound. Because there are no bathhouse scenes in. Wait! There are bathhouse scenes in Sunlighter. But none in Iron Woven.
One.
One bathhouse scene in Sunlight. None in Iron Woven. Same bathhouse for all these scenes. AJ has seen enough anime. Just end it there. AJ has seen enough anime.
Mm,
Um,
Well, at least in Japan, it kind of makes a little bit of sense because people have baths as a family traditionally, like in the oldie days. So like, yeah, I've seen a few Ghibli films and people have like a communal bath. I'm like, yeah, that's just what they do. And like, I know enough about Japanese culture, so you know, if it's an old bath,
People also have baths communally in Anakai's culture. Or Northern Interior culture, that is. And people don't have. People also have baths with lots of people in Riantic cultures, just not specifically with your family.
I don't know. What should I face my fucking skyscraper with?
I like granite. You could do it with granite.
It's got brick on the outside.
Mm,
Did you clean your? Did you bring soap to the ocean?
yeah, AJ always brings soap to the ocean. AJ's got his like designated
Oh,
ocean soap.
maybe I can use calcite.
That would be cool.
It'd be a very white skyscraper though.
That's alright.
It might also use all the calcite.
That's alright. It's there to get used after all.
I'll have a look. How many times have you been to the ocean, AJ?
Probably like 100,000.
Well, maybe not. You have to remember that AJ's heart doesn't work. Unless they were just like rocking him into the ocean. Like, you know, roll him in there,
It is an
float around on his
option.
back. But then again, his mum might believe that the ocean can heal you with magic powers.
Well, I just know that from personal experience.
Maybe Jesus was a fish, that's why.
I also know that from personal experience.
Okay, we should sleep so I can see in the dark. By making it not dark.
I'm coming. Hey, Joe, can I tell you something funny?
Is the sun coming up anyway?
The cold never bothered me anyway.
I'm gonna assume it's a yes.
The first time, me and AJ earlier were talking about how you have to be really assertive when you're talking to like medical people on the phone, like people who schedule appointments and stuff like that, doctors, and just
Is everything,
general
yeah.
around doctors. You have to be very assertive because they will steamroll you.
Well, because they just think their opinion's better because they went to medical school, and I'm gonna tell you, essential oils will fix everything.
Right, they have some false ideas, and sometimes they don't realize that they aren't making sense or something like that, you know. What the fuck was that sound?
You can go to a doctor if you're overweight, and you go to a doctor because you have a stab wound, and he'll ask you if you've tried losing weight.
Yeah. Doctors often have not useful medical advice. Uh, so we were talking about that, and there was this one time I was on the phone with Bart. I was like on my computer, and I got called for a medical appointment, and Bart was listening to me talk to the lady on the phone, and he was like, "You're so assertive." Oh my God.
I think it was a vet appointment actually.
It might have been a bad appointment. But yeah, you were just like, "Hi, you're so sexy." I'm going crazy.
That is very inflammatory.
Uh, that's a good opening line, AJ.
Yes.
An agent would see that and give you all their money instantly.
Yeah. It was wild to me that Axel was telling me about a book that somebody wrote that was just plainly offensive, but he said that it had a bunch of awards on it. But the awards, they didn't actually have any awards. It had one award and then like a bunch of runner-ups, or they were like in the list of being nominated, and they still counted that as an award on the book, which is fucking insane.
Yeah, it's this one author where her thing seems to be writing about gay men being sexually abused or being sexual abusers. And like,
Also, a lot of young boys being molested, which is very fucking weird.
classic genre. Yeah. And like, I'm not opposed to people writing something that's not within their personal experience, but she's also adamant about not doing research, apparently, which is like, I don't know if you
Well,
should
AJ
write
is
it.
definitely going to be able to write this book because he's had an abortion before.
Yeah. AJ is very familiar with having abortions. He's had many,
Yeah,
personally.
he's got a tally going.
Yeah. AJ's trying to max out the abortion count. Like that at the point where you go to Planned Parenthood and they're like, "You've had too many abortions, we can't give you another one."
All right, Mr. Planned Parenthood, I need you to come look at my facing.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm thinking I might take the goat, but it's going to take a very long time to drive there.
You might take the goat?
Yeah,
What does
the
that mean?
Lorpo.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far when you look at it through the portal.
Do you want me to take the goat
It's not
over?
that far over. It's not that far over land. I mean, you could if you want to.
I can take the goat over. I like you.
What?
I said I could take the goat over. I like you.
Okay.
I like this a lot. I think it would be I think I would vary the texture in some areas.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that later.
Yeah, gotcha. For people being non-consensually bathed, yeah. The interesting thing to me about I'm always interested when an author repeats something like that if they're conscious of the fact that they're doing it. Because like
Also, the amount of times that characters in those series also just like are embarrassed, and it brings up how embarrassed they are. It's also very weird.
yeah, he does write about people being specifically women. being
Women blushing
embarrassed,
and being embarrassed about being
women
naked or being
being
vulnerable.
timid and stuff like that.
Especially
Uh,
wearing clothes. That's a lot of that. Can you guess who I'm talking about at this point, AJ?
Bard's favorite author ever. You know how Snake Eater plays on the really long scene with the ladder?
Yes.
I feel kind of like that, but with Ghast. I feel like I should turn on Snake Eater. I really wish speed potions worked on these things, 'cause I'd actually have a reason to use speed potions.
Are you using the experience bar to find me?
Yeah, but I also just know where the thing
Yeah.
is, so.
Author keeps writing about behaving badly. In what way?
Yeah,
What does it mean by behaving badly?
being a naughty girl. What's something I repeatedly write about that's weird?
Nodding, cocking heads.
Yeah,
Not weird. Sorry, that's not weird. That's just something that comes up a lot.
yeah.
When they get a first one, I don't think that's behaving badly. That's just girls being girls. That's just how it is.
Girls just want to have
Let them
fun,
be free.
AJ. Oh my
I
God.
think your perception of behaving badly might be like tailored by societal expectations of women being like perfect. So I
Sometimes
think
girls just
women
want to have fun.
doing the wrong thing is just accurate to real life because women can make mistakes too, and they do it a lot. In fact, I think they do it more than men, and that's why they're worse. Something that annoys me is when women don't have agency in like reading something. It happens
Something
a
that
lot
annoys me
in
is women.
fantasy writing. It's just like, why are you behaving like that? The protagonist isn't bad. Just no, yeah. See?
The cavalry has come. Oh.
Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, there you are.
Still in a
That's quite
dream.
intimidating to just see that link closer to you.
Yeah. Snake Eater.
Are you getting closer, or are you just gonna sit there?
I'm just gonna stand here. Sometimes you
Okay.
just gotta stand here. Well, I'm waiting for the screenshot thing to start working so I can take a screenshot. That worked. I'm coming to get you. Why did you get wounded so much, my sweet?
Galoppo time.
Take me on a journey. Take me on a beautiful journey. See, this is fun because then you can just like sit while somebody else is working and you can just kind of hang out with them.
Hmm.
That's fun too. I like it.
Oops. You're driving now.
I don't want to drive. You drive. There
Okay,
you go.
whatever.
I like that it like switches you between who's driving. See, now I
Presses
can.
it to
This is
press
like,
the button to go down with this thing. Just to aim down, I guess.
yeah. Uh, See, this is fun because it's like, you know, reaction content where people just turn a video on for their stream and then they just watch the video and like sit there and go, wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
Middle management, yeah.
That's my job right now. I'm middle managing Bard. Bard, do you feel middle managed?
No.
Uh, I'll start
When
like,
something goes wrong, it's your fault though. So I'm gonna start setting shit on fire.
okay, I'll start irritating you to make sure you feel middle managed.
Get me to start doing your job for you. Oops. Can you do that?
Hey, now I can do your job for me.
It's inherent to press shift to go down, so
Like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have you like start building trees on my island.
yeah, start getting me to do all the payroll stuff even though I'm not supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm out of calcite.
We're out of calcite?
No, I think there's a few blocks left at home, maybe.
Yeah, there's like a big line. I'll go grab it.
Okay. Are you gonna
Cooking.
sleep as well?
Yeah. Well, I'm in the nether, so you can sleep like right now.
Oh, you sure that's how that works?
Yeah. Do you feel sleepy? Is it working?
I've slept through the night.
Okay.
My dog has walked away. Oh, I have 2 more stacks. I still need more though. Come here, dog. Thank you.
There's a couple more stacks of calcite. I'll go get some from Geode.
Okay. I have 2 stacks left. I'm gonna run out after this.
Okay. I aim to be useful.
I think I should just get money for existing. I don't have to do anything about it.
Universal basic income. You want this calcite? White oil?
Yes.
Watching you descend is so ominous. Okay.
Grabbing you with my tentacles.
Good. You missed some of
Is that
it.
all of it? No. Sorry, my dog is stupid.
Eric is the Lord General of the Tower of Soldiers of Lossend and childhood friend of Kenton.
Ah, the fuck?
Oh no.
Is that even a real
Oh,
name?
one
What the fuck
second.
is
I think
that?
I know what book that's from.
Oh, it says copper mine, so it's fucking Sand and Brandison. It's probably one of these like secret ones.
No, I know what one it is.
Lord General of Tower Soldier of Lussach, oh, friends of Kenton. Is it? That sounds like it's must respawn.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's probably one of Ellen's friends at the first book.
Spoiler warning. Actually, what the? Oh, it's white sand.
Oh, the
And
thing that doesn't exist.
it's got artwork from Von Henneschuh. Botanic Astru, which is one of the Chinese artists who really likes Sanderson's stuff. Also, oh, I just read this. But yeah, this shit's uh see, I don't know. It's kind of like too typical for me in terms of Sanderson. I think he went too far into the normal. But the fucking I thought it was Aether of Night. I don't think
Why do you
any
hate Aether of Night?
you just find somebody who has a document of it.
No, I said, why do you hate Aether of Night?
I don't hate Aether of Night.
You said it sucks.
Yeah, but I don't hate it.
Okay, well, why does it suck?
It's another one where it's just like everything that happens in it, it kind of you can see it coming like way before it happens. There's nothing unexpected that happens in that book. And
You're
it's
saying
got
that to
these
me.
like very what?
I said, you're saying that to me.
What do you mean?
I see everything coming.
That is true. So I think if you were reading it, you would find it very predictable. I don't think it's got any world building surprises. I don't think it's very like for me, something I consider to be good in books is for it to be surprising socially, to have some kind of surprising social message. It's got none of that. It's like it's just there are bad guys and they kill the bad guys, and that's like it's about
I'm
a
very impressed with
prince getting magical powers, you know.
You know why I'm impressed with Sand and Brandison?
Why?
He still hasn't wrote a story where the typical thing doesn't happen. Literally every single Cosmere book has the same kind of bad thing is happening, good thing happens afterwards, the world is saved. He has not written one where it's normal yet. Like it's always the fairy tale ending of like everything bad is happening suddenly, and then oh someone has some revelation and becomes powerful, and then like they win, or they all follow the exact same format, and
That's
there
based
hasn't
on
been
the story
one out
structure.
of like the 20 that I've read.
That's just based on basic storytelling structure.
I don't think it's basic storytelling structure because it's always the same where you can see that all the bad stuff is happening. Someone's been shot, someone's thing's broken, something, and then the good stuff starts happening after that.
Right. I think that's just part of his
It's
writing style.
That's what I'm saying. Is like they're all the same.
Oh, Bart, can I make a recommendation for the
How many?
building facade?
I think like 20. Actually, too many. I'm thinking about, but yeah. What's the recommendation?
Could you mix diorite in or white concrete in with the calcite just to give it a
Yeah,
bit
I
of
can do
texture?
diorite to give it some more texture because there's diorite downstairs.
Yeah, there's quite a lot
The
of. We
most
don't.
decent
I don't
characters
think
have
we've
been
ever
Team
used
Pregnant.
diorite for everything in big numbers. So.
The amount of times that
Teen
teenage adjacent
pregnant.
person has sex is at least twice.
Yeah, but like pregnancy very rarely happens. I mean, how old is Shalon when she gets pregnant? Like 20? Sorry?
So I don't even know what a shamlan is.
The fact that she gets pregnant does feel contrived to me because it kind of just feels like at the end of the book they're just like, ah, and she's pregnant, and then the book ends. And you see, when I do it, it's interesting. When I do that exact
Here's the
thing.
thing. I've read the Coppermind wiki so many times, and I don't think it's like it doesn't really have that much information.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, it's all just based on people's, like, there's just people in their free time writing wikis, you know?
Mental health. That's so funny. Ah, she has a page about she has a part of her Wikipedia page just says mental health. The fucking
Which character?
someone really likes this woman, Shallan.
Oh, yeah.
I've read so many of the other ones,
A lot
and
of people's favorite character in Starlight is Sean, actually.
why?
I don't really get why.
Okay, apparently 1156 to 1173. 1173. When was the? You're through 1174.
Here's my problem with Sanderson writing,
1175.
Sanderson writing characters getting pregnant and having children. I just don't think he has the, like, requisite, like, broadness of thought to make child raising an interesting subject in a book, because I think he probably raised his own children pretty well. I mean, they got to grow up wealthy, which is nice. Um, but like, there's a lot of complexities to.
Oh, only just. She's only just not teen pregnant.
She's 19.
She is 19 or 20 when she is.
Gets teen pregnant.
She's like
I
would
mean,
be just.
that's still teen.
That's
19.
close enough. No,
Yeah.
she should be 20, I think.
Man. We almost got there, boys. Uh, and for me, I think there's a certain like there's something I'm trying to do with my next book, which AJ knows from reading the outline, where I have people like each person is raising their children in their own flawed way. Like both of the people who prominently have children in that book, both of the moms, are both raising their children in different flawed ways, and they're not just like good moms. And in fact, both of them are not very good at being moms, but are doing their best, each in their own bad way.
In terms
And
of his money, it goes to tithing, so.
So he makes a lot of money from the Mormon Church.
Hmm?
I said, so he makes a lot of money for the Mormon Church.
Full, yes. Voldemort charge. I'm going to bring the fucking goat back because I got nowhere to leave it here. You're so kind, Axel, for giving all the applesauce away.
Yeah, I do my best. Uh, I don't. I personally actually haven't spent that much money on Sanderson books, which is kind of funny because most of the time I've gotten them, somebody else has been paying for them.
I would
Uh,
have spent more money on that Sanderson book.
yeah, I think Bard has contributed more to the applesauce than me. Mormon branded applesauce is a great phrase.
You're welcome, buddy. And for the Tillamook ice cream.
You know, you gotta do what you got. Turn a liability into an advantage, the famous character from Stormlight once said. Where are you at right now,
Who said
kitten?
that?
The guy who
Flying
gets
back.
Kaladin's little brother killed.
Ah, that's the guy that gets fed to a big fish, by the way. Big crab.
It's the same guy?
Yep.
Wow.
I looked it up because I'm like, who is that guy?
I
And
don't know
yes, it's
how
the
I
same
never
guy.
realized that, but
Um,
I love that.
I don't think it says his name.
Well, it says Lord Sheeler in the section where he's getting fed to the crab, but I think it doesn't say that. I think it says Lord Sheeler's company, but the fact that it's the same guy like completely slipped my mind.
It's like, okay, okay.
Sleepy, sleepy. Oh no, it's Zambi.
Wait, where did you just sleep?
In your bed, at the place. I thought you were in the nether or
Fuck.
something. What's the problem?
No, I'm just flying home.
I
I thought
like
you were still digging, so I
I
came to help you. I came to go see what you
I
were doing. I
came
was gonna drop off
I
the dog.
yeah, I came here to give you the calcite.
Yes, I get that. Now go to bed.
Okay. 1 second.
Where'd that bitch fly to so quickly? Glorpo, come here, please. Oh, you're such a horrible creature.
Yeah, I
I don't
got
want to waste a firework
three
on
and
this
a
stupid
half
dog.
stacks of
Oh, thank you.
calcite, which I put in your diorite chest.
Alright, I'm going back.
I'll go find some more. I'm gonna go find some more geodes.
Yes.
Norman branded instant vanilla pudding. That's pretty nice. Why are the Mormons branding so much food? What's their agenda?
I think it's because they're evil.
You know, that could do it. But I'm also evil, so they've got to have a different thing going on. Exactly.
Man, I like the coolest shit.
What's the coolest shit?
I'm looking at the keep that I made, the little village inside of it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Me when Lord Sheeler gets fed to the giant crab. Cheering, applause, aplomb.
Applause, single.
Yeah. I uphold the applause.
Uphold the status quo.
I try not to. But anyway, as I was saying, I think when people have interesting relationships with their parents slash interesting relationships with their children, it makes for better reading than when they're just kind of like a good mom or a good dad or whatever. Which is why Naomi's relationship with her son in The Expanse is really neat to me as a reader.
I like the part where they skin her alive.
Naomi?
Yeah.
What the fuck up?
In season 4, they take her skin off, and then she's just walking around with no skin on for the next like 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I like that you didn't question that the shulker box with the diorite in it is sideways.
I did not question. I did notice that. Fucking cave system down here is huge. I also like that it's kind of just a passive antagonist, or it like passively does this thing that it's like man versus nature, basically, in terms of the conflict, which I think is one of the dumbest conflicts types when executed poorly.
What are we talking about?
Conflict types, like man versus man, man versus
You said you think it's one of those things, but I was reading AJ's comment about the Knock Me Up Scotty's Planned Parenthood, and I was like, how is that command versus nature?
well, because Planned Parenthood isn't active in this story, it's not like actively pursuing her. It's just something that passively does this thing that is causing issues for her, essentially.
Women versus Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, the best type of conflict. This is a huge hit. Oh my god!
What?
4 baby zombies at once. This is the worst day of my life.
We love that for them. I think. I wonder if you can get sponsored by Planned Parenthood when you make this book.
I hope so. This is terrifying.
So, what's your outline going to be like?
Pick it
Give
up
it to
on
me
the
in
thing.
dot points. Yeah.
Was screaming at almost 11 p.m. about baby zombies. Okay.
What else is there to scream about?
Better question is, what else is there to scream about?
You ever realize you didn't really eat food, but just ate a brownie instead?
Yeah, it happens when I'm high.
Oh.
I'm joking. I don't get high
Such a
for
marijuana smoker.
I don't get high frequently enough for this to be a
A
noticeable pattern.
marijuana cigarette.
Yeah.
Such a fucking white cop thing to say. Marijuana cigarette.
Diamonds. Oh my. Whoa. Whoa. I just found a big lava lake. Wow. That's big. Bart, check my stream. Look at the girth of this thing.
Fighting the Lord Jesus Christ.
Event at the
It's a big lava
library.
lake. I
Oh,
think I've
that's
been
right.
there before.
You could have an event at the library, or like you could take, you know how I said that, well, I don't know if I said it to you, but I did, when I was at, again, Thursdays on First, there was an author set up there. He just like had his books there. I think you should do that, except it's like you right next to Planned Parenthood. Hand in hand. This is a big ass cave, good lord.
I should be able to have as many rats as I want to.
As many rats as you want to, I agree. Do you think we could like make a system where we get two of those like double wide rat cages, and then we hook them up so we have a quadruple wide rat cage?
Maybe.
Bard, have you ever dated somebody who was averse to rats?
Not that I know.
Not that you know of. I'm just curious if like Icarus was.
I haven't had rats in very long. I only had rats in
I know.
2023.
But now you have become the rat.
Indeed.
I feel like every time I go underground I see like 10 geodes and I haven't found any down here. Maybe I'm too low. It's like the biggest cave system I think I've ever been in. Keep just like, oh, found one.
It's funny to me that what does Planned Parenthood offer? Because they were working with the LGBT people for a while, weren't they?
That's what they typically do,
Or
yeah.
vice versa. Which is funny that it's Planned Parenthood.
Well, it's because they're like a pro-choice thing. It just kind of goes with being uh, pro-gay.
Well, it's just a demographic. I think homosexuals are a demographic that statistically has less children than straight people.
Right, but that doesn't mean they're like it. And Planned Parenthood is
Yes,
mostly just
I
about
know it
various
doesn't
sexual health. Yeah.
mean that, but they're like it's Planned Parenthood, but they're like the thing that they are like parenthood, just on the face. You see the irony?
Yeah. AJ and I made a joke while we were talking today, me, AJ, and Brittany, where I was like, I think one of our big problems in society today is that we don't have enough orphans. And AJ was just like, huh? And well, Brittany was mostly laughing at that. But I was saying that you know, because we don't have enough orphans, it's really hard to adopt because most kids in the adoptive system are not actually available for adoption. They're kids you can foster and then randomly have taken away from you, even if they really like you, you know. Which is kind of unfortunate. But I was like, I think we need to just increase the volume of orphans so that there's more available to adopt.
With viscosity of orphanhood.
Yeah.
I think statistically that gay people are probably having more safe sex than straight people.
Yeah.
Because straight people don't even wash their ass. Some straight woman could be dicked down by some guy that hasn't changed his bed sheets in 30 years.
Yeah.
That doesn't wipe his ass.
This also happens when you're gay, though.
Not so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a shit. I'm gonna wipe so fucking hard. Be bloody by the end.
That was ass bleeding. I wish there were more like gemstone blocks in Minecraft. It'd be kind of fun to build with them if there were more options. I think the like amethyst texture is just kind of underwhelming, even though the sound is very, very pretty. With the LGBT. I find it really funny that Minecraft added these like very pretty blocks. Specifically, I really like the calcite and smooth basalt. And they made them like very unavailable, so you really have to work for them. With the they, it, she, the LGBT. Yeah. Favorite set of pronouns. That was such a hurtful sound. Doesn't sound hurt me.
Coming to kill you!
No.
There's a video of some guy, like, he's doing a wrestling promo. And he's like, I'm going to kill you! And then the other guy's like, yeah, in the ring. And he's like, no, in real life!
Hmm.
Jesus Christ, I just shot a flaming arrow at a spider jockey man thingy. And, the fucking shader effects made it look like he was actually burning, like, really on fire. And I'm like, oh damn. That's a
Me.
crime. Are you trying to sleep?
No. I'm deep
Okay.
underwater. Sorry, deep underground.
Underground water.
Underground water. Probably should have brought my fucking shulker boxes. Then again, here we are.
Should the potato's half sister be from her dad's stepmom or a mom instead? It depends. It depends on the relationship between whoever the other important family member is going to be. If you're going to build division between two parents, like
Dad
isn't
and
the
stepmom, I would say. Does the protagonist live with her mom or her dad?
I'm gonna leave my dog here and see what happens.
Where are you leaving the dog?
Just floating around. I'm gonna go find a lead and a thing to stick it in.
Yeah, they get leashed to whatever spot you leave them at.
What? So it'll just like stay in that general area?
Yeah.
Okay. How well?
Decently well, I think.
Okay.
Like they'll stay within the vicinity of whichever spot you drop them off at.
Her dad and her stepmom, and her parents get divorced because her mum wouldn't wear the maid outfit. No. Okay. I think, yeah, you need to have some kind of division where the other one is like, yeah, that's a good idea. Do it that way. Oh, you're over here. Hello.
Hey, baby. I gotta go get my shulker box.
How much calcite you got?
I have 4 full stacks right now, and there's more in the geode. I just ran out of space in my inventory.
What did you have? You cut out for me.
I have 4 full stacks right now. There's more in the geode. I just ran out of space in my inventory.
Okay.
Uh,
Not this geode, a different geode, I guess.
yeah, geode downstairs.
Is there a clear path to that geode?
I like the idea that there's like a threshold of wearing the maid outfit, where it's like you're below maid outfit threshold right now.
Is it uptime percentage? You have to hit a certain amount of hours.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Who initiated the divorce?
Well, her dad, clearly.
How close is that geode?
It's... I'll show you where it is. It's pretty far away.
I'm following this tube that keeps going.
I'll be down there in a sec. So, like, Yoda Toho, boys are my cocaine.
Oh, I found one.
Oh,
This
he
is what we
found
get.
one.
Oh no, it's giving me cobbled calcite.
No,
Could you imagine?
no step cobbled calcite.
What?
I said no step
Yeah, I know, but
calcite.
it was like a what?
Oh,
Like a what?
no, wait a second.
You know, no one talks about Ninja. That guy from the Fortnite guy. I wonder if he's dead. I
Okay,
mean,
I'm
he's probably
back
still
to
yelling at children in
my.
a video game, but
I found my geode again. This is a really big one, I think. Zambi.
telling your fortune should just give you more blocks in general.
Yeah, that's where you are.
What?
And sorry, I didn't see you until like you were right in front of my face, but I could hear you mining.
There's a lake of lava down here,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
but someone has dammed it up entirely, so it's just obsidian.
How queer.
Alright. Good night, Brittany.
Good night, sweet Brittany. I do
She's
need to
sending you
see
to
her
bed
mail
now.
messages, but I'm not going to be at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
'Cause
Axel's racist and they fired him.
I did my Saturday.
It's funny to me when people have like normal jobs in quotation marks where like you actually have the weekend off.
What?
I said it's funny when people have normal jobs, I say in quotation marks, when they where they have the weekend off.
Yeah.
Most people I know, most jobs I've worked, and like most jobs still work the weekends. So it's just strange when you're working like at a job and someone comes in and it's like, "Oh, what are you doing for the weekend?" Like, motherfucker, I'm working.
Yeah, a lot of the time the,
My weekend is like a Tuesday.
yeah, a lot of the time at my job, there's a lot of available OT for the weekend, so a bunch of the people I know will be working for the weekend. But people only sign up for like 4 to 8 hours of OT usually. Like they're not there literally all day. My job's timing is mostly based on when patients are in the hospital or when patients are getting appointments, and that tends to be mostly at the beginning of the week.
Oh no, I fell in lava.
I fell into the pit.
much zucchini do you have?
A lot.
No, AJ.
AJ has, I believe, 27 inches of zucchini.
You measured his zucchini?
I did not measure his zucchini. He just sent me a picture with the two zucchini end to end with a measuring tape.
Ah. I should play.
You're so right.
No, I should play Guild Wars 2 again.
Why not Guild Wars 1?
Because it's not illegal.
Um,
And I should get you to play No Mo, because I'm sure you'd love that.
yeah, it sounds great.
I mean, maybe that's all you need. It's just like one more game. It's like one game you just ever have to play, you know?
One game to play forever,
Yeah.
like Minecraft.
I actually need to convince someone to play fucking Guild Wars with.
This is why you have Raiden. Make Raiden do it.
Raiden is racist. No, Raiden probably will not.
Make Raiden do it anyway. Don't you just hate it when you have a guest on your stream and they just start saying slurs?
How often does that happen to you?
Oh, you know. Every once in a while.
How long to start saying slurs?
Oh,
What if I start slurring my speech?
that'll be okay.
Imagine growing up and never knowing that like slurred speech meant that someone was just like slurring their words. And it's just like, oh, you think slurs are slurs, so you just someone's like they read slurred speech in a book. I'm like, man, that guy's just racist for no reason.
Wow, that's so fucked up.
Guy gets drunk and he just becomes racist.
Yeah, they just think people will automatically become racist when they're drunk,
I love the bit in
which is also true.
Trace of the Emerald Sea where because Wit doesn't have any fucking brain left, he's just like, I think it's a good idea to bring up religion and politics in the first date, and I also agree with my uncle or something. I think my uncle is right, and the rats are taking our jobs. Or like something like that.
Yeah,
And then he becomes normal again, and he's like, I don't listen to my uncle.
yeah. I do like the idea that Wit has a living uncle.
Probably. I also like the idea that it's like she took away his senses, and it wasn't his like mouth or anything, like his taste. It was like his sense of taste,
Yeah,
sense of style, sense of self.
yeah. It's his canon. And this fucking video
I love
game.
his poems as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, the fact that it's canonically Wit wears red sequined underwear.
He does this regardless of time period.
Being broken in the brain, yes. He stands by that purchase.
Yeah. Um, you want to know something funny? At work, Kyle has this joke he does where I have this reaction sometimes to like people telling me things where I really like won't have the energy or awareness to like put any enthusiasm into my voice. So I'll just be like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And Kyle just finds it really funny that I do that.
Yeah.
So like I'll do it and then he'll just like parrot it back at me and I'll be like, Kyle,
Yeah.
oh, so mean to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because that's just something I do when I just like don't have the emotional energy to put, you know, interest into my voice.
Hi, Brittany. I'll say hello. Axel's too rude to say hello.
I'm not working tomorrow because I worked on Saturday. What are you gonna do at work without me? just text. No, I mean you can message me. I'll just see it the next day. It would be hilarious to get to work and then have like 40 texts.
Do you have much calcite?
Yeah. You want me to take it to the skyscraper?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll make my way over there as well. It might take me a while though.
boy slut.
I'm quite far away.
Are you inside my asshole? Oh. Okay, I have about 5 stacks of calcite to contribute total.
Message Clarissa. There's nothing in that chest.
Sorry, baby.
There's no calcite there.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Measuring zucchini typically held AJ measure zucchini. Oh yeah. So you always need someone to help you measure your zucchini.
If you know what the saying was.
What do you mean?
What?
You also helped to measure grizzly. So
That is true.
in cases of measurements, I always imagine you're there to help.
Yeah. It's very sweet watching AJ and Brittany just like sitting with each other because Brittany will often just like look over at AJ and like gently pat or stroke him.
Like a cat.
Yeah, basically.
Or a vole of some variety. Perhaps a shrew.
Oh, that's why. That explains it. See, I thought you were just doing it because he had a pleasant texture to his skin. Because he's
I
so
was just imagine
youthful.
like not the typical kind of texture you'd imagine from someone's skin.
Yeah, it's like quite grainy. And I'm talking about mouthfeel. Yeah. I'm taking AJ's advice of shaving less. It's kind of funny because if you let your facial hair grow for like longer than like 1 day, it basically stops being pokey and it just gets like a little rough.
Wait,
At
what's the
least in my.
shaving advice?
I was bitching and moaning to AJ about how I look young because I shave every day, and he's like, "Don't shave every day," and I was like,
Cutting out.
"Damn." I was bitching and moaning to AJ about how I look young because I shave every day, and he's like, "Don't shave every day," and I was like, "That's so true."
I'm assuming it's like shave every second day
What do you
because
mean?
once again you cut out.
Uh, I was bitching and moaning about how,
Yeah, but I shave every day, and
and
then
he
AJ,
and AJ said, "Don't shave every day."
okay, well, shave every other day.
Yeah, I figure, just shave when I feel like I need to. Right now, I
That's
haven't
what I do.
shaven in like a couple of days. Is there a specific shulker box you're keeping your clay in?
There was a big box over there. It's not a shulker box in particular.
Okay.
Why do you have more clay?
Yeah, I harvested it.
Oh, I just been cooking it usually immediately. Gonna wait for a nice patina of hair to grow and then cut it all off. Are you going to bed now, white boy?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Well, it is like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Like white boys do. Alright, gamers, thank you all for watching me game. Thank you for joining me in Gaming Board. I appreciate it very much. I'm so sleepy. I hope we all have a good night and a good day and a good rest of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Alright,
Night night.
everybody. Nighty night.